All right, I am officially back. I think yesterday on the videos or the day before was like day 37. Well, it's now day 47. I will be making a video about Shambhala, the music festival that I just got back from early this morning. Got back at basically home at 5 a.m. And yeah, it was incredible, exhausting, painful, therapeutic. It was a lot of things. Man, being in a wheelchair at a multi-day music festival, driving, flying across the country, then driving across, entire state and a little bit of another country really definitely took it out of me. Super grateful to be back in the sauna for the first time. It's about, 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. Got back Wednesday morning at 6 a.m., basically 5 a.m. Got actually back home. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into a rhythm and a routine. Sleep, heal my mind, my body, get back to work, and it was a lot, and I would say it was worth it. It was definitely transformative in a lot of ways. I really was able to take a harsh look at what was holding me back, and it's the same core thing that I got to when I wrote a memoir, an autobiography. It's this seated belief that deep inside me from childhood, where I just believe that if for some reason, I'm not going to go into all the details because that's just too heavy for a sauna session, but it took me writing an entire book about my life to even first realize it. But I only realized that there was this core seated belief from somewhere in my childhood where I believed that if anyone really knew me, they wouldn't love me. I believed that I was bad or defective or broken, and I didn't even know that I thought that. I didn't even know it was a belief until I was in my late 20s, maybe even almost 30. And even though I recognized that I felt that and I mentally discounted it and tried to work through it in my brain, I realized, a lot of the things that I'm not doing is because I really don't believe they'll be successful because of that belief that I have, that if anyone really ever truly knew me, they wouldn't love me, that I'm evil or flawed or fucked up or broken or something that isn't deserving of love. And I really don't know how to fix that. I think it's just time and recognizing the emotions that come from that grow from that seed, and processing through it, and ripping all that out of the garden that is your mind, all of that invasive overgrowth that has been allowed to run rampant for the last however many years, for me about 25 years. And I just need to clear all that out and make room for planting more positive, constructive beliefs about myself and everything. So yeah, that was fantastic. And what really, kind of spurred that realization on was I had this really intense moment while we were at one of the stages looking at all the crazy visuals and listening to the bass, and I was just looking at all of the people around me in my group, and I was just like, gosh, I love these people like they're my family. And I realized how much, and I was like, why don't I treat everyone like they're my family? Why don't I love people like I love my family? And it was this realization that I had this distance between me and everyone in my life, that I always have kept some sort of vulnerability that hidden or separate from the people around me, and that I was, intentionally, creating distance to avoid connection, because I didn't ever consciously think this, but I guess there was something inside me that thought I didn't deserve it, and then I just realized, no, like, we really are one giant family. It was just this, and from that thought, I kind of felt this feeling that we were all just, one single connected being or organism. And then that's when it got really intense. Had a, just a really powerful, intense connection feeling with everything. And I was like, yeah, I don't really know where it came from. I mean, I know that it was definitely psychedelic induced, but I've done psychedelics innumerable times and never had that. It was the combination of, allowing myself to deserve connection and to deserve love, and just wanting so badly to give that to other people and give that to everyone around me and give that back. Because I figured, if I feel this way, and I've had a pretty dang good life, and filled with minimal trauma and fucked upness, that many people who have had much more challenging things happen to them, and way worse parents or families or circumstances, I'm sure that they feel that yearning for connection and that undeservingness too. So there was just this huge kind of pulse of desire to want to, give that back out in the world. So yeah, overall, amazing, positive, fucking awesome experience. Sham fam, I love you guys. If any of you end up watching this, I can't wait to see you again. Waiting till next year is too far away. I hope that our lives come together in innumerable ways, not just surrounding this one music festival. And yeah, I'm back, baby. I will be coming out with video, about all things music festival later down the road. I got to get back into the grind, not way later down the road, like this weekend. Today's Wednesday, like maybe Saturday or something. I'll have time to kind of put something together, edit, talk about more what it's like to travel, the hurdles and things that I faced, things that could have made it easier, things that did make it easier, and all that related to, being there in a wheelchair. So that is to come, but for now, day 47 out of 180, I'm just going to resume my normal daily life, my routine, back to the grind. I'm not going to have any hiccups this time. Normally, after going to, a drug-filled music festival for 5 or 6 days, I would let the depleted dopamine and serotonin and all that comes with it, I would let that totally fucking rock me and just be a bitch for 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 days, who knows? Because what I would allow to happen before is I'd start eating crappy food. I would, dopamine stimulating food, sugar and stuff like that. And then I would forgo exercise, make excuses, just sit around and watch TV, need to recuperate, just need to rest. That's bullshit. Need to grind, need to go forward, need to make stuff happen. And I choose to do this to myself, choose to take drugs that I know are going to deplete my serotonin and dopamine system and make that motivation reward pathway, discipline pathway harder to muscle, harder to work. But not going to stop. Consistency above all else. That's what I keep telling myself. That's what I'm telling anyone who will listen to me. That's my biggest mistake for 30 years, is just sprinting and then resting when life's a marathon. Just grind some more, and treat your body like a temple. Love it the way it deserves. It deserves all the love in the world. You deserve forgiveness. You deserve happiness. You deserve beautiful life. You deserve if your mind is able to imagine you having it, then you're able to attain it. The thought, the belief wouldn't be there if there wasn't a path to get there. Life is just in that way. If you can imagine it, you can attain it, or that seed would never be planted. It wouldn't be there. So that's it. Day 47 out of 180. We're back, baby. love you guys, and yeah, can't wait to show you a bit more about the music festival, traveling in a wheelchair, and just assimilate all that information and heal my brain and body up from that and just get back on track. All right, love you guys. Bye bye.